My shipbreaker friends, Ben Pearson, the Roaster Tracker, and we're back slowly tearing apart the most ginormous ship that I have ever even conceived of in this game. I mean, I guess this is comparable in size to some of the ones in the first one. The first ones were bigger though, but you couldn't completely break them apart like you can in this. So, a little different, but it is what it is. Trying to think what else there is to say. Okay. Not a ton. Things look for the moment like they're good, so let's go ahead and get breaking. So last time we made some pretty decent progress. We're working on trying to get the back of the ship broken. It's kind of our key. Whee! Wow, we almost rolled the truck. I've never done that before. Don't know why we have pieces down here, but I'll take them. I guess we've been breaking quite a bit. So our goal is to disconnect this section so we can get in here and pull this guy up. It's our whole goal. But this bridge section should come off fairly easily. And then once we have that going, then we'll be good. Okay. Problem is it seems like everything's disconnected, as I recall, but we're not quite getting everything broken. Like this bridge should actually disconnect, but we have a few connectors. Well, actually a lot of them. That's a different section. We're gonna have to pull that ship section soon. But not quite yet. Well, maybe. Okay, let's rope up. What we're trying to do is to just disconnect this completely from this bridge section. I don't think the bridge section should matter. But we're still gonna do this anyways because something's causing us issues and we don't know what it is, so if we don't know what it is, we may as well try some silly stuff. Okay. Toss. Don't think we need to break this. Oh, push all these guys down, huh? What? Why doesn't this... whatever. Okay. Something weird is going on, and I don't know what it is. I do not like it. But not a ton that I think we can do about it for the moment. So, I mean, we could try a reload or something like that, but we have a fresh reload. So I don't think that's it. Okay. Let's just ignore this and we're going to, let's come over here. Maybe up there. Nice. Okay, this is the bridge, so this is a good section to clear off. Okay. Just make sure. Yeah, we have separation. So we're gonna start here with the bridge. Trying to make sure everything is taken down. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Well, let's go ahead and take this down as well. We may as well do this while we have easier access to this area. We do need to get above as well, because the bridge does go up. Okay. And looks good. Let's see, let's just bust this out. Trying to see if we can do all of this with one go. Of course, we'll have the floor that's still going to be connected, but that's okay. That looks good. Oh, we got you and this guy. Okay. Looks good. Toss into the truck. Don't know what that deal is. That is a weird and unique problem. Gosh. I have little doubt that there's going to be a ton of those pieces that are going to be flying still when this episode is done. When we get the big fall. Yep. So I don't think we're actually going to complete this ship this time because this is such a big ship. That's not a bad fall. Out of curiosity, what happens when I do this? Okay. Pieces at least fall. Ooh. Skills. Almost skills. Alright. So where are we at now? Do we have full separation? Pretty close. It's fallen down a ways and yet it still says I need to push it down. Lovely. Let's go this way. Good. Okay. Okay. Carrying too much. Wow. 2 pickups. You gotta remember how heavy some of these parts are. Those missiles especially, they're heavy. So yeah, we're now pretty heavily disconnected. I mean, it's just the scaffolding really that's left. And this should not bear weight. Not enough to keep the thing from falling apart, that is. See if we can find anything else. Okay. Well, let's go to the next plan. And the next plan is going to be to just take down this type of stuff. We're going to take down the ceiling so we can get to the piece. Hopefully we can get it clean out. Since we're hammering, I'm going to turn off the light. And I'm going to give myself more room than I think we will need. Okay. I love how fast this thing goes. Now, I don't know why we have not had a big fall yet. We do need to get more ceiling out. Okay, we are not really connecting anything. Lovely. Oops, daisies. Yeah, lots of these parts just are not coming free. Okay. Love how they're like falling down and they're obviously subject. It's just something that's wrong in their load state. Don't know how we could possibly get them fixed either. Let's go through here. Carrying too much, we need to toss. Oh, we're getting close. Getting very close. Okay, let's try taking all this out. Ah, daggum. Should have taken that out earlier. Well, we can go up here, which is another thing that we should have taken out earlier. Ooh, that's a nice long fall. Okay, let's see. Let's take this out. Okay, and then this one. Okay. carrying too much, so let's knock down this wall. Hopefully we can chop this guy down. Good. Now we should be able to toss. Good. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this out. Giving up much hope of ever getting a big fall here. Okay. Oh dear. Well. We'll go ahead and cut this guy off. And be pretty willing to bet that this is not going to allow me to pick up. Oh, good. We got some of this stuff picked up. Good, good, good. So we are able to get some of that garbage out. Good. Well. Okay. Let's see. Got a few things that are on top. Now I have little doubt. Okay. Yep, we got a lot that's above here. Well, let's see what we can do. Come back maybe there. Okay. Over here. Okay. So we'll take this guy out. Because obviously we need a little bit more space. That guy also needs to come out, and then maybe the ones above here? Yeah, okay. Let's try going up to here. How do we get up there? Look, we could try over here. Let's just take this down. Okay. Well, we can take these guys out as well. Now this one's probably a good thing to take out this door frame here. Wait a sec, there's this whole wall. Let's take this out. Hopefully we can reach it all. Okay. I'll go ahead and do a full disconnect here. Yeah, I didn't think any of this would do. I mean, maybe the door frame, but that's not likely. Yeah, this is all... Wait a sec, what's this? I mean, this shouldn't matter, but let's go ahead and take this one out. Let's go over here, toss, then come back. Didn't think that would make any practical difference, but okay, just some boards and such. Let's see. Oh, it's green now. Good. So let's get that guy up, and then once he's up, we can just take out the floor. Actually, let's just go down, fall down. Taking out the floor should be good enough. Okay. Boy, we're almost at enough cloth. Okay. Okay. With that coming out, let's go ahead and clean up what we can here. But we're gonna start trying to take out the floor as well. I'm hoping if we trigger the floor, maybe we can get more. Okay. What is this? Never seen one of these in the floor. It's very curious, to say the least. It's a good idea. Must mean that the midsection comes up. Okay. Too much. Toss. Let's see. Push, push, push. Push. Oh, we got another break point. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. Not that it'll do a ton of good, mind you. Okay, let's hammer all of these outside edges now. We're gonna try to take all of this out, and I'm hoping for a big fall. Come on, big fall. Darn. Okay, we're carrying too much. Oh, there's one more still. Well, it's no good. Okay. Took out the whole floor. We still got the floaty section above us, though. We are approaching 100 tons. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take out the missiles next. Maybe the game just doesn't want me dropping those. Well, let's take out the whole floor. Not that I think it's gonna make any real difference. Oh, there's another section. Wow. There's so many of those. There's 4 that we found so far. Okay. No idea what, if anything. Well, I mean, I'm sure that they're required to do something, but I just don't have a clue what. We also still have not knocked out the section above us. Okay. Push. Push. Okay, looking fine. And then we just got one more section of stuff to get. Carrying too much, can we toss? Nope. Looks like it's a box too. It's probably that last one. Yeah, we're gonna have to check all of this section over another time. Okay. We can figure out what's missing for the big fall soon. So This section, I don't think will let me winch it. It says destroy all floor connectors that are directly connected to it. But they are all pulled. Let's try this. Don't think it's actually this, but we'll give it a shot. All right, we could try this. Yeah, I didn't think so. We got a few here, connectors. It's usually not these though. Okay. Sometimes though, if we disconnect these, then it'll help us to find the parts that we're looking for. I think it has been at least once this, so it's not completely without merit. This one's more likely to be, but it's still not very likely to be. Okay, we've got... Good. Oh, we have a few more connectors. Let's see. Okay, we'll take out all this stuff. Then the next thing we'll do is the missiles, I guess. It's possible it could be the missiles. Hopefully we can still toss. Okay, we can, good. I'm gonna disconnect all of these missiles. Okay. Looking good. Toss. 100 kilos, wow. So we can pick up 2 and then it's a toss. Okay. Wonder if these are considered equipment. Oops. Oh, fudge. You know what my problem was? I forgot to push. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was the missiles, but it was worth a shot. What else? It's too bad we can't find that root node thing. Okay. Let's start dissecting this then. We're gonna cut it in half. Okay. And then let's come over here. Both halves are still up. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Carrying too much? Good. Oh, if I could only get that 1 kilogram of cloth. Okay. So this thing is literally dissected at this point in time. What do we do next? I'm not gonna keep going with this. Let's try taking out this hallway. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna also take out the walls too while we're at it. Okay. Let's see. Let's just get around here. Interesting that wall electrical connector is still on. I would be pretty willing to bet this is going to fall and fall hard. So let's see. Oh, thank goodness. That was a big fall for the section. So I guess it's those two hallways is the big connector. All right, let's get those down on this side. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I think I'm glad I fell off of this. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay. We have crossed officially the 100-ton level. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Getting to be a little bit worried here. We still haven't hit big fall, and yet we have an awful lot here. Okay. I think it's in there that I should really be doing this. No, this is the hallway, isn't it? Although, just to be safe, let's come across here. What we're gonna do is do the big push from here. Okay. I think we finally got all that down. Good. Yeah, there's a few little miscellaneous tidbits, but we can deal with those. Excellent. So we have the tip of the ship, and we've got the back of the ship totally down. We need to still figure out that bridge, but we'll get there. Good. Gosh, I can't believe that's all I need is one more cloth. We'll have that contract down. The aluminum's gonna take a while. Plastic we will get. Aluminum's the risky one. Because aluminum, you usually have to do something fancy with those. That's only for the craneables. But everything else should be not needing craneables, so we can do it willy-nilly. Okay. Let's jump over here. Looks like we still got some mysterious floaties. Okay. So every 5 of these is another ton. That's more of that up than I would like, actually. Thought we had more of that down. We didn't quite get as big of a fall as I'd hoped for. Darn. Still, I'm gonna go see what we can winch on both sides at this point in time. We've gotten enough progress. I'm hopeful something will come down. Okay. Let's get another couple of shipments out of here. Okay. Yeah, it's all still fairly high. Oh, those guys are gonna be annoying. We may have to explode that. Yeah, those have got to be from the top. So what we'd have to do is come down from about there, roughly. Okay. So let's see, we can do this. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's turn that off so we can see the glowy lights better. And then we're just gonna start pounding everything down from here down. Should be taking the walls out while we're doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and get both sides here because I don't quite know what is going to trigger this. Okay. And I'm also going to be keeping an eye out for structures that are above me. Okay. This is fine. And I think we still got some floaties high up, so we're gonna have to deal with those, but I think we've got the majority of this down. Okay. We gotta get up another level. That's probably the plastic that we need more plastic than that. Okay. Let's see, how do we get a level higher? There was a staircase back there, yep. You know what, let's go up 2, I don't care. I think all of the pipes fell down between episodes. Okay, let's come over here. Oh good, thank goodness. Okay, let's call the crane. A lot of stuff still below. And then we're seeing some stuff above as well, okay. So I'm gonna take out the panel above, which is all of this stuff. Okay. Okay. There we go. And once again, it seems like we are having some issues getting... Yeah, this game is buggy, to say the least. It's not hideous, but it is definitely buggy. Hey, that all worked. Although we'll probably have to take out the electrical panel. That does look like it would be a little bit too far out, so let's just take out that wall. Okay. Right there, yeah. So we'll take it out from the back side. Don't quite know why we're having issues taking out that wall, but we sure are. Fine, we'll just do this. And that still didn't do it. So, okay, let's try this. There we go. That should do. And I'm not gonna bother doing anything more. Everything is down. It's interesting. Let's go see what we can winch out. Good. And okay, not surprising, we can also get you out. Flat bottom boat. Okay. Looks like we got all of that coming out. Good. Very good. Let's see. Let's try pulling it off from this way. Oh, thank goodness we can finally get this piece off. Okay. So each one of these seems to be about 1,000 kilos. So we got a lot in the queue. Okay. No more winching for a little while. Let's go ahead and rope up. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we need to do to get this separate. Okay, let's start investigating this section more fully. Ooh, we got a hazard. Ew, we still have electricity going, so there's some serious stuff in here. Oh gosh. That looks like the hazard, and that looks like the electrical panel. And then this is the bridge. So this is the next section that we should get theoretically. Okay. Well. This is gonna be fun. Oh, it looks like we got a second one completed. Wonder how much this bottom section weighs. The whole bottom. Okay, so start from the top. Okay, 950 kilos again. Okay. So I think I've investigated this deck completely, and there's nothing other than all of these pipe sections, which for some reason got pushed over and we can't seem to get. Oh, there's definitely some stuff I hadn't claimed yet. Okay. But I don't think there's too much more. Okay. So let's go ahead and just take this guy down. We're gonna do this one deck at a time for this section. So one section at a time first, one deck at a time second. Gotta take that panel off. Good. Okay. Toss over here. Looking good. We need to take this guy out. We don't need to go inside any more than this, though. Okay. We gotta keep going to the next bridge, and I have not seen it yet. Okay, this is the next bridge. So this is the monster section. Oh man. Okay. Carrying too much, that's fine. We are at 50 tons each in our inventory and in the truck. So we're starting to finally catch up with our stuff in the truck. Doesn't surprise me, you know, as you're clearing these sections fully, then that does tend to happen. For all of these military ships, that was very much the pattern. Okay, turning off the flashlight so we can see the glowy lights better. Just concentrating on taking down this. Okay. Okay. Let's see, take this out. I don't think I really need to take this section out like this, but it's pretty quick and easy to do, and it'll be a lot easier to do it now than if we were to wait. Yeah, with our supercharged weapon, why not? Okay. And then get this off, and you. Okay. Let's see, almost there. And then there, and okay, now we're looking good. We need to get out of this corner. So let's go ahead and break out of our little prison. Okay, we can always go through here though. There we go. Oh my. This is not quite what I had expected. That's fine. The unexpected can be joyful. Alright. So let's go peek in here. Okay, we got a lot of monitors, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we need to, well, let's disconnect this from the other side. Yep, we got the bridge, good. Got our little detector going off. Carrying too much, it's fine. Okay. Okay. More plastic, good. A few more beds. We're getting close to the amount of plastic. What's in here? Getting close to the radiation hazard. That's gonna become a problem. The radiation hazard's kind of in a nasty part of the ship for it to be in. Wow. It's amazing we got that much stuff. Okay. Okay. So I still haven't seen anything craneable on this deck. Not there. There's a lot of garbage in here. But none of this is particularly high concern. Okay. Alright. Let's take that out just so we can... Okay. Okay. Take this out. Good. Let's just call our crane just to see what's connected. So it's the stuff down a level. Okay. Ooh. Let's go ahead and kill this. That will allow us to pull out the ship at some point in time. Got that one. Let's see if we go down here maybe. Nope, looks like there's a section that we have not got to yet. Okay. Okay. All right, all right. $53 tons. So where are we now? Okay, we got another one. There's that bridge. I mean, easiest thing might be to save this big section for last, between the two last bridges here. Let's go ahead and do that. Although, hang on. While I'm thinking about it, let's skip this guy. Okay. Before he causes any issues. Alright, let's take the truck around front. We're going to start from the front section. Our goal is going to be to do everything but the big section before I have to go. I think that's a reasonable goal. Yeah, look at this. We can do this. Wait a sec. We have a ladder? Oh my. Did not realize we still had one of these. Okay. Alright, alright. So we're just trying to go to the bridge. Ooh, all this heavy stuff. Don't think there's anything craneable in here, so let's just start by taking out this stuff. Take out the floor on the bottom level, and then we'll start taking out walls up along the rest of the way. This is such a different room. This is where the radiation hazard was though, which... fair. Okay, carrying too much. We probably need to pull all the way up to the hill here. Tippity top, this is where we're gonna be taking stuff out, so... Whew. It's a funky angle. Let's just check to see if we can winch anything. Those aren't even winchable. So it's going to be a craneable thing. Interesting. How about the other side? So we got two. Wait, we do have... Oh, maybe. Let's try this one, the front one here real quick. Just make sure. Okay. We could theoretically connect or pull that, but we're not ready yet. That's fine. Okay, just looking to see how far it extends. So let's go take out the floor to about here. Okay. Oh, there's more connectors under here. All right. All right, all right. Let's keep going in this area then. Get it all cleared away. Good. Okay. And then here. Keep going, just gonna try to take out the whole bottom layer, that's the goal. Keep going until we find a bridge or something along those lines. Something that stops us. Okay. Not as impactful as I would have hoped for. Carrying too much, okay. Would be nice to winch down another section. Okay. 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 Approaching 60 tons of each. So this is already... We have as much in our truck as we've ever had, and we've never even been close to this much in a warehouse before. And we have not even taken the biggest part of the ship yet. We've just been kind of dancing around the edges still. The biggest part is probably at least as much as we've done. Probably will double the amount actually. Well, of the stuff that goes in the truck. Probably not the warehouse goods. Will it double? Okay. Well, that's... hang on. Crane can't reach the load. Why? Okay, let's get this free. The other half of the front bridge. May as well. This is fine. Come over here. Okay, this is good. Let's see. Chop, chop. Oh, that section separated. Excellent. So let's get this gone. See if we can do a little bit more pulling from the walls, maybe. Okay. Okay, it's still up. It's fine. We'll get that disconnected pretty soon. Let's go ahead and up. Let's try there maybe? No. Here? Okay. Yeah, we'll kill this. Okay. This rope there. Okay. Then we'll blast this guy. Chop chop. And I guess we need to pull that wall away. Interesting. It's fine. This shouldn't be too bad to do. I think we're pretty close to it, actually. Okay, how's the bridge coming down? Yeah, really does look like it needs to have this wall pulled away. So let's see, can we pull, we can pull this one away. Let's see if we can pull the other one away. Yeah, still got a ways for there. Still, better visibility is always a good thing when we're aiming for our truck. Okay. Okay. Let's keep taking down this base level. Carrying too much, wow. Guess when they're 100 kilos, that's a lot. Ooh. We found the secret hidden hole floors. So with that, we might even be able to crane apart the forward section. Okay. Let's get this off, and here. Okay. Okay. Let's toss some stuff. Good. Okay. Good. Let's toss. Push that guy down, and then we'll break these guys. Can't reach the load. It's separated, it just can't reach the load because of that. It's not a huge surprise. Does look kind of awkward, doesn't that? Okay. Well, let's just try this. Well, that took it down a whole floor. That's nice. Okay. We'll just try to do this one floor at a time, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got another section. Okay. One more shipment and both will be at the all-important 60 tons threshold. Looks like we got some stuff above as well. Oh my, I have not unfused this bridge. Okay, let's go to the other end just to see. Yep, we haven't been to this level before. Okay, well, we'll get it cleared. That is a very important thing to do. Let's see, right here. Okay. This is fine. And then we'll kill this guy, and then let's get these two. And over here, just to make sure this door frame comes out, because the door frames are very annoying if we have to go to the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and fall down to the next floor. Okay. 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 Well. All right. Yeah, don't think I've ever actually done that before. Oh, They can pull that out now. Nice! Let's try winching some stuff. And I would not be surprised if we can get the bottom boat out now. Yep, we can't get this guy out. Oh, that's why. Let's get this cleared real quick. See if we can keep the crane in continual operations. Good. Everything but the big section left. Okay. Okay. Oh, one whole section down. Cool. Where should we start next? Let's start... Well, the goal is to get to the bridge. This is the bridge. Okay. This is not the bridge. Oh, I'd love to get to one more bridge from here. I think there's 3 bridges left in the ship. I don't think this is the one that's going to really get us to where we want to go. Okay. Woo! That was a decent fall. 1,000 tons almost, or 1,000 kilos, almost a ton. As always, all of these ship sections seem to weigh the same. Doesn't really matter what they look like, they all seem to weigh exactly the same. It's curious. Okay. Yeah, I kind of doubt we'll be able to take this bridge out, but we'll see. We might not even want to. We probably don't want to actually take the bridge out quite yet. Pull up a little closer. We'll take this spot. Good. Okay. Not all connectors are removed yet. Okay. Haven't got this one, that's obvious. How disconnected is it? Let's try down one more. Nope. Okay, you're good. Okay, you need to be good. And then we do need to get this stuff taken care of. It's nice to have the truck so close. Cut, cut, push. Cut. Let's see here. Oh! May as well get him out, I guess. There's a lot of ways to get up still. Okay. Getting close to 130 tons. Okay, so we got one more bridge. This is what we're trying to do, is to get between these two. This was definitely the one. It's got the radiation hazard. We need to check this section out, though. See if it has any, because I'm pretty confident we have not fully vetted this section. Stand corrected. I believe we have fully vetted this section. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. We're just gonna start clearing this stuff out. So we'll start with the floor. I guess we'll start the walls too. Well, those walls aren't as important. Okay. Yeah, until we have that wall down, we're not really going to get that section out, are we? We probably do need to take this wall down. Now that I'm looking at it. Because it's right on the edge. Okay. Few more random pieces, good. So nice to have so much more room to work around. Let's kill this wall. Okay. Oh, we got a section we can pull. Nice. That's good. I would love to deal with radiation hazard, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. carrying too much. Let's go ahead and winch this section away then. It's probably down to here. Nope. Still gotta do it from here. That's fine. Get a little bit better access into there. Good. Is this winching? Probably the top is the part that's the problem. Yeah. Another 1,000 ish. Okay. Looks good. Let's just go ahead and take you guys out. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that. Take you down. Let's just fall down here. Okay. This is good. Well, don't quite know where the next. Okay, there's the next connector, so we know where we need to keep working to. Yeah, this has got to be disconnected here. 100%. Okay. Okay. And then bang up a little bit more. That is the bridge that we're aiming for, so that's good. Goal is to have everything down on this side of the bridge for the end of the episode. That feels like a separation. Although, maybe not. Okay, alright. We got more explosives up here. Wow. We're gonna have a ton of stuff to carry. Alright. Only way, let's see, we'll have to take this guy out. going. Maybe up here. Okay. Getting close. Carrying too much, okay. No problem. Okay. Fine. Let's see. Push, push. Ooh, that was a nice one. Now we do still have the path here. Let's see, can we get these guys? Let's see. That's fine. Good. Let's see, what can we do there? Good. Can we get this out of the way? That would be very nice. There we go. And then how about you right there? Perfect. Now we should be able to... No! Okay, we got there anyways. All right. Well, I guess we'll rope up into here maybe? Let's see. Okay. My new headphones arrived, so I may have to try those before I do any more recording or streaming. That may have been the problem. Okay. Not gonna push, just burning. Good. Okay, this we will. Let's see, we gotta cut all these guys out. It's one of many reasons why we're not pushing that wall. Well, it's basically just for access anyways, that we're not killing that floor that the beams to walk across are far better than nothing, for sure. Okay. good. We do have some stuff above us. All right. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see. If they haven't fallen down now, they probably won't. So let's go ahead and take this out. Let's see, can we hit these guys here? All right. Let's see. Okay. I think it's time we can take these guys out. Whoops. Daggum. Toss. Should probably have taken out more of the flooring here at the base. What the? All right. I did kind of want to get some more of our whatchamacallits done. Okay. The whatchamacallits, of course, being the winching sections done. Carrying too much. There's another one that fell off. Interesting. Definitely something seems to have saved a little bit off. We're seeing it in a few areas. So we do know that it's not going to stop after that, but it would be kind of nice. I mean, we do want to have the whole ship picked up until that point and then cleared after the big fall too. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out just because. Why not? This one, yeah, we probably will need to. So let's see, chop chop. Okay. Go ahead and push all these guys down. I'm not going to be particularly concerned about picking up this garbage because there will be an easier time to do it later. Although, let's go ahead and burn this and this guy. Okay. Push, push, push. All right. Let's get that guy down. Starting to get kind of a weird looking section. Okay. Well, let's go all the way up to here. Okay. Let's hammer time this guy. Okay. Nice. Okay, and then we'll go here. Oh, we got another section here we need to take off. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this because we do know that these hallways seem to have problems with the previous section. I don't know that they will in this one, but it can't hurt. To go ahead and do all of this. Good. Does look likely that we're not going to get every little section either. Okay. Oof. That was a bad fall. Fail. You gotta love the fails though. Alright. We've got some here. And note that there's no radiation little alerts up this level. Let's try this. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, no surprise, we're totally full. Okay. Toss, toss. Let's just take this whole stuff out. Okay. Carrying too much, that's fine. Perfect. Let's get this wall taken care of first. Okay, I'm gonna knock this down from over here. Sometimes stuff like this can cause a much bigger fall than one realizes. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. There we go. Getting it exactly right can be a pain sometimes. All right. Good, good, good. Interesting little yellowy glow. Okay. Let's just keep, well, let's get up to the top here. Perfect. That never works out. So I'm gonna go all the way to the edge. We're gonna hit this all down. Okay. And I think we officially have a floating piece now. Lovely. There's not a lot either on it. Okay. There we go. Got all that knocked down. Good. Now let's see if we can do that to this side. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, and then we'll hit this stuff down. Looks like all we've got left is the framework, and I feel like this is a pull away. Okay. Not that way, this way. Good. Push you down and you, whoops. Okay, I think we've gotten this section mostly done. Good, we fell down one floor. Let's chop this guy up. Good, so let's see, push, 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 and push. And then push. And that is down. Okay, we can fall on top of this floor now. Good. Okay, let's see. Just get the ceiling down here. And then maybe this wall here. Ooh, getting sparkly here. Okay. Darn. We're pretty low. Let's go ahead and get this box out of the way. Getting very, very close to our goal, and I think I've got time for this. Assuming that we get the big fall soon. And I think we're very close to it. We should be very close to it. Let's see what we can winch off while we're at it. Yeah, we got so much more to go. Okay. Let's see. Let's just take the rope up to maybe there. We just need to come here. Push that to get down. Oh, that's all we needed to do to get the big fall. Good. Well, we got the big fall, which means we should be able to meet our goal. All we gotta do is clean out this section. And we will have met the goal. Maybe we'll even be able to crane out stuff. I don't know. Okay. Once we get one of these sections cleared out, we'll request the crane come in and pick it up. Looks like we got a little bit more of floor that we need to do. Oh, got a few floaties. Interesting. There's always a few. Luckily, this one's pretty close. Before we get that one though, let's see if we can use this to get on to here. There we go. We'll use the one to get the other one. Perfect. I think both sections we can safely take up at this point in time. Okay. Now just a teensy bit more to go. Oh, really? It's just cleaning up. Yeah, all these loose connectors everywhere. Lovely. Okay. This section is still the goal. I'm gonna try. Ooh. I think we started to go up the crane right once. The electricity seems like it's in the same room as the radiation, so this is gonna be interesting. But let's try to get the bridge once we've got this going. Okay, let's get this pushed down. Okay. And I think we are officially at our goal. Great. Let's see here. Let's start doing what we can then to progress forward. Okay. Let's see if we can take down the bridge. That's the stretch goal. Why can't it reach the load? Just a connector down below? Okay. It's not so bad. Just this guy? There's something way down. Well, that whole section needs to go, huh? That's gonna be a hard ask. Okay. So never mind. And it's going to be the same with the other one. So we're not going to be able to take that bridge down anytime soon. Have to clear the way. Okay. I don't think we actually need to clear this off, but it wouldn't hurt. This we will need to clear. We need to clear from this point. Okay. Yep, this whole thing needs to go. Okay. Yep. So all we've got to do is do the final section. It's a huge section, but it is doable, I believe. Wait, this feels like another bridge, doesn't it? I don't think it is, though. You're carrying too much. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see, gotta keep going. Okay, push this guy down, good. All right, one layer down. Now, if the floor didn't fall down, it's probably not going to automatically, so let's go ahead and chop that off. Well, it's still relatively easy to do so. Amazes me, this doesn't seem to have very many of those beams between things. Let's kill it from this way. Okay. Push, push. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's see. Let's keep chopping. It says it need to push that down, huh? All right. All right. I should probably also get this guy while we're here. Okay, okay. Progress. Let's go check the other side. And it has a similar level of clearance. Good. Let's just clear one. Well, we need to make sure that there's nothing of note on this floor. Okay. 70 tons, huh? $70 tons each. So we definitely did not pick up as much this time as we did last, but then again, last time was we spent more time working on it. And also, you know, we're having to do the more fiddly bits. Okay. Okay, we need to trim this. Always must do those when we find them, because it may be a while before we get there again, and you know, if we can winch things apart, then it's going to make it a lot easier. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's see. This feels like it's stuff that's all gonna have to, yeah, there's no way this is all gonna be automatically. So let's get this all chopped out, including that wire. Pound. Okay. Yeah, this is getting to be a bit of a pain. Okay. $40 kilos. Wow. That weighs a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through very carefully to get this row discombobulated. Okay. That's okay. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. What about that? And there? Just trying to get out of here without having to do too terribly much of like destruction. Not destruction, I'm trying to get out of here without having to toss a box. I know we can toss a box if we need to. But there we go. Okay, let's trim this. Okay. Yeah, this'll do. Don't know at what point in time we're going to actually start hitting stuff that we cannot do this to. It is going to happen sooner or later. Alright, alright. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I mean, it's all just a big giant mess. That one might auto fall. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. I think we've got this side cleared out. Good. Okay. Push down. Good. Carrying too much. So we'll walk across here. Don't trust that to not fall. Good. Looks like it's a good thing I didn't trust that to fall because it probably would have fallen. Carrying too much already, wow. Somehow we can fit a bed. Okay. Guess the bed doesn't weigh too much. 87 beds we're at now. Okay. Let's keep going up the stairs. We'll walk across here. I think this will clear everything else out. Should be pretty close. Okay. Not quite. Okay, toss. Wish we could actually steal those ladders. Gotta remember we go behind the ladder, and that seems to do the trick. Okay, let's push this down. Okay. There we go. That's much, much better. A lot easier. We still haven't quite finished the plastics yet, but we're getting there. I think we are picking up a little bit of aluminum. Maybe some of these pipes are aluminum or something like that. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can get rid of this. I think we need to chop this off. Good. Okay. I think we're gonna have to kill this one too. Yep. There we go. Let's see, can we get all this section down? Excuse me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold off. Yeah, we're making progress of the separation. And honestly, I don't think this separation will hurt anything at all. We've been enough on the edges. I'm pretty confident there's nothing super heavy, and even then, all this is going to do is allow us to winch stuff out, which is not going to be a problem. Nothing should fall. And this will allow us to find which room we need to take the ceiling off of. All right. Yep. Okay. Good, good, good. I think this is a pretty good spot to end the episode for now. Let's go ahead and claim the reward. Let's just clean up around the outside here for a scooch. Don't see anything. All right. So we're at almost 150 tons. Just couldn't quite make it, but this is long enough. We'll go collect our reward. This is probably actually going to take a lot of weight away. Okay. Well, how much is the last contract worth? 3,000. So 3,000 is more than enough to buy whatever ship we're going to have next. Let's go ahead and upgrade something again.
Hello, क्या आप tools खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Not the saw, the crate, or the gloves. The gloves are actually probably going to give us the better bang for the buck. Okay. Picking up one whole extra item will probably be really helpful. No achievement for that, huh? Okay. Just want to see how much better this is. Still have the hazard. Yeah, that's going to be helpful for the big pile, if nothing else. %20 more is not going to do a ton. But, yeah. 10% more for the crate, that's all that would do. I think it's probably above me. Oh, we have one of these. We close that valve. Okay, so we have that hazard fixed. Got another crate there. Let's do a real quick survey of what's here. So just based off of this, let's go ahead and... Usually these burn up a little bit. There we go, like that. But they don't explode. No, okay. And then we'll check here. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be in that same room that the electrical hazard's in. It's just gotta be. Can't imagine where else it would be. That's gonna be a pain to get to. The only other spot is maybe here? Maybe. Okay. So it's definitely down. It's there. It's right there. How do we get to you? Because this room is electrified. And we can't even... Oh, this is gonna be a pain. This is gonna be a royal pain. So... yeah, basically it just wants to winch away the two sections of the ship. Let's see if we can do that yet. Nope. Okay. And then we'll go check the other side just for a sanity check. We did do more knocking on this side, so it wouldn't surprise me if we could do a section here. But we cannot yet. Okay. Next time, I guess we're going to continue to peel the ship away and get ready to get these last few lootables in here, because there are definitely a few. They're definitely going to be a pain. I think we can pretty safely chop one more thing. Let's just check this level here. Okay. All these old nasty beds. Okay, so there's a craneable down there. But I don't... Well, there may be something. What's in here? Oh, these are always the sections that are hard to tell. Let's just blow open the door real quick. So we got electricity in that room and a radiation hazard. That's gonna be fun. Carrying too much, okay. So I don't see anything craneable in here. Plastic and aluminum are the only things that are left. And plastic we are very close to, aluminum not so much. Okay. So there's nothing there. We can just safely take down the next floor and then we'll do it one floor at a time from there. I think that's safe. Probably not going to remember this next time. Yeah, I don't see anything craneable here. It's just the next floor down. So I guess that won't be too hideous. All right. We'll call it done. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate everything you guys do. Until next time, people are tracking. Take care. We will see you on Saturday. Until then, bye-bye.